Hey guys, so I thought I'd just let you know that I am going to start reviewing games again. I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've last reviewed a video game, but over the last couple of years I've been really busy with looking after my mum because she was ill. And to be honest, I wasn't really playing that many non-HD / retro games over the last couple of years because I didn't really have a proper setup for it. I had to play them on an LCD TV. When you're playing non-HD video games on an LCD TV, the picture quality is not really the best, and you get some motion blur and stuff. And for some reason, I was kind of just stuck with. I was just kind of stuck on playing Grand Theft Auto 4 all the time. Not really sure why, because I don't really like the feeling of the game, but for some reason it just kept drawing me to it. I don't really know why. But recently I've managed to get the perfect setup now for playing non-HD video games. I've got a decent CRT TV to play them on. It's a Sony Trinitron 21-inch. I would show you the setup now, but this room, it needs decorating. It's kind of looking pretty bad, so I'll wait until I've decorated it first, then I'll show the setup. And yeah, I'm not that busy anymore either, so I'm going to start reviewing video games again. I'm really looking forward to it because I've not reviewed any for such a long time. And yeah, the next video game that I review, it'll probably be this one, Runabout 2, which I just think it's a really good game. I love the Runabout games. The other Runabout games that I've played are Super Runabout on the Dreamcast. This was the first one that I played. And you've got Runabout 3 Neo Age for the PlayStation 2, which I think is really great. And today I just got this in a post, Felony 1179. So this is basically the first ever Runabout game. In Japan it's called Runabout, but for some reason they changed the name for Europe and America. I'm not really sure why. So I've not played this one yet. I'm really looking forward to it. I would actually rather review this one first, because it's the first Runabout game. Let's try and get all of these in shot. But to be honest, I've got really far into this game now, so I don't really want to abandon it and jump to this game, because it would take me a long time to review this, because I need to really get to know a game first and complete a lot of the game before I feel like I can do a decent enough review on it. And with this game, because I've played so much of it, I feel like I'm quite close to being able to do a review of it now, so I'll be sticking to this one. But once I've reviewed it, I'll probably start playing this one, or I might play Tomb Raider or the first Resident Evil on the PlayStation 1. So yeah, I think the only Runabout game that I don't have now is it's a game on the 3DS. I think it's called Crash City Mayhem, and I don't have a 3DS, but once I do have the money, I am planning on getting a 3DS just so I can play Crash City Mayhem. So it's kind of weird how some of the names of the Runabout games have just had the Runabout name taken off them, like this one, Felony 1179, and then Crash City Mayhem. So yeah, so this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, and then the 3DS one is the fifth one. And if you don't know anything about the Runabout games, they're basically kind of like a cross between Crazy Taxi and the Grand Theft Auto games, but more closer to Crazy Taxi. You've got a selection of all sorts of different vehicles. You can just cause mayhem. Speeding around in a city, crashing into all the street furniture and crashing into other vehicles and stuff. But there's more to the games than what there is to Crazy Taxi, because you do missions in these as well. But you can't actually leave your vehicle and walk around on foot like you can in the Grand Theft Auto games. So before you do a mission, you've got a big selection of different vehicles that you can choose from. Once you've chosen a vehicle, that's the vehicle that you're going to be stuck with for that mission. But yeah, I just think they're really fun games. They're not exactly polished games. They're kind of ropey and a bit glitchy, but I think that's part of their charm. I just think they're fun, really fun games, which just don't take themselves seriously at all. So I'm a really big fan of this series. And yeah, I don't actually have the manual for Runabout 2, So I have ordered another copy of the game. I ordered it recently from eBay. You know, a copy with the manual. So yeah, I guess that is about it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reviewing video games again. It's great that I've got like the perfect setup now for playing retro / non-HD video games. And yeah, you know, I've been really enjoying playing games on the original PlayStation 1. I didn't have one back in the day, but you know, I remember at the time how it was like a really popular console and everything. At the time, I had an N64, so it's really interesting now to kind of to just basically explore the PlayStation 1. You know, to play, you know, a lot of the great games which were released for the system. But yeah, hope so. Yeah, the Runabout games, I think they're made by a developer called Climax. Hopefully they bring out another Runabout game. It would be really cool if they brought out another Runabout game for like the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. It'd be really cool to just see, you know, see how it looks, see what it's like. Yeah, I think it's is the series underrated? I don't know. I mean, I don't really know if these games are very unpopular with most people. I mean, I could totally understand why if a lot of people don't like these games, because like I said, they are quite unpolished. They can, you know, they're kind of ropey, a bit glitchy, a bit buggy. But I don't know, these games, they just have a lot of charm to me, and I just think they're a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for watching.